we want to share 10 English business phrases with you for project management. For many of you, project management could be something that you are very familiar with and use every day. For others, this could be your first time hearing it, or maybe your first time at least hearing it in English. So let's define it. But before we can define project management, we have to define project. What is a project? A project is a temporary endeavor to create a unique result or product. And an endeavor is an attempt to achieve a goal. Simply put, as Dr. Michael Barnes said, project management is simply people getting things done. A project is unique in that it is not an everyday routine. It is usually a single goal or a one-time endeavor. So a project team can be made up of people who come from all over and don't normally work together. Maybe different workplaces or even different geographical locations, depending on how large the project is. Some examples of projects could be the building of a bridge, development of software, relief effort after a natural disaster, or maybe creating an advertisement for a new product. All of these are projects. They often have a hard deadline with a fixed timeline and require precision and expertise for high-quality, long-lasting results. So, as you can see, project managing can be pretty important. Project management, then, is applying knowledge, skills, techniques, and tools to get the project done. Project management is different than normal management because there's a final deliverable and there's a fixed timeline. Normal management is usually just an ongoing process, but because project management has a deadline, it requires a certain level of efficiency and effectiveness that sets it apart. We want to share with you 10 business English phrases that will help you with your project managing skills and give you language and vocabulary to use with your English speaking project team. Buy time. This is to delay an event temporarily so as to have a larger amount of time for something. We need to buy some time so that we can finish this project without any delays. To afford to spend time is to be able to spare or give up time. I can't afford to spend any more time on this section of the bridge or I won't finish by the deadline. Worth the wait. The value of something being good enough to wait a certain amount of time for. This programming software is worth the wait. It cuts our work time in half. Worth the wait. What about waste precious time? That's to fail to use time wisely and then not have any left. This is wasting my precious time. We need to come up with a new plan. What about crunch time? This is a period when the pressure to succeed is very great, usually towards the end of the project. All right, everyone, it's crunch time, so let's give it our best. We need to be completely finished by tomorrow at 3 p.m. Put something into action. To start using something, such as a plan or an idea. Let's put your plan into action tomorrow and see if it helps boost team morale. Cut corners. This is to not do a job as thoroughly as you should. We can't cut corners on this project or we could put people's lives in danger. What about game plan? This is a strategy or a plan for achieving success. Let's come up with a game plan about how we can finish the structure of this building by not going to fly. This is something such as a plan or idea that is not expected to succeed. I don't know about sharing that, Bill. I don't think that plan is going to fly with investors. And finally, on the same page. This is to be in total agreement about something. To complete the project as a team, it is critical for everyone to be on the same page. Was it your first time to hear any of these? Why don't you try to use them on your team this week? Whether you're a team member or a project manager, working on a project for school as a student or as a teacher or as a manager, these phrasal verbs can be so helpful for you in expressing yourself in English and really communicating fluently in English. Communicating what you want to in order to achieve long-lasting results in your project.